All right, welcome back to MMA Science. We're going to go through some half guard escapes. So if I am on the bottom in half guard and I have my, let's go on this side just so we can see this one. And I have an opponent who is really holding on tight. Let's say in the perfect world, I kind of want to have frames and I want to make space. He doesn't want to have space. He wants this cross face. He wants to be tight in on me like this, where I'm just really sucked down and I'm flat on my back. I don't want this. And he's going to be starting to force me to look the other way. When I feel this type of pressure and this knee coming in here really tight, I'm going to try to take advantage of his pressure. I'm going to do this by blocking and bridging and using this hand to bridge and reach over my shoulder as hard as I can. So heavy pressure, guy that won't give you any space. We're gonna bridge and block and hit. Use your forearm and bicep to kind of make a good contact on their neck and ear. So I bridge and go. And this will take me into the top side of the half guard, or if you'd like to try to start to get up, pass. What you do next is up to you. In my opinion, half guard in MMA, when you use it the right way and you make space, is one of the best ground and pound positions that there is. So if we can get to the top here, I'd like to hold it for a little while and make him pay. So that's if he's holding really tight and trying to keep me flat. That's not always gonna work, but that is a good way to make him open up so that I can work for my underhook, and we're going to try to get up from the underhook position. So one other thing, one little detail about this half guard position, if we can, I would like to switch my feet. Remember, this leg, when I want to try to get out, is going to be imperative to get out from here. So if this one is over the top and I'm locking like this is just trapping this guy on top of me and trapping my leg there. If he starts to turk my leg up, it's very difficult to get out of here. So I would like to take this leg out and switch it with my other one. So I can still control this position. He's not gonna pass because I have my outside leg over, but I have my inside leg open. So let's say I go to bridge. I take my outside leg out. I take my outside leg out so I'm not covering his leg. I go to bridge and it doesn't work. He posts out, I can't get him off of me, but this is gonna give me some space to dig in, switch my feet, and dig my underhook. Now when I dig my underhook, I have my leg loose so I can start to shrimp away and pull that bottom leg out. When I pull that bottom leg out, I'm gonna stay in this position. I don't have to trap his leg. I'm gonna put my head right into his ear and I'm gonna go on my toes, get my knees off of the ground, and I'm gonna pick this knee. When I pick this knee, I'm gonna run right by him. If you look at that little detail, as I pass by him and I pick that knee, as he goes to the ground, look, I'm gonna keep my hand right here on his knee. So as I'm going by, if he tries to replace guard, my hand is in the way, and then I slide through on my knee, I put it to the hip, and he can't bring his knee through. So that'll be our second way to get out. The third way, we're gonna go right up into a single leg. So I'm gonna use the same setup. He's holding me tight. I go bridge and try to knock him over. I can't. He posts out, but that gives me space to make my frames. Now this would be a great position if I could get there. Fundamentally, this would be perfect. My frame right across his collarbone, an inside grip on his hand, preventing him from hitting me. And now I'm gonna switch those feet again, and I'm gonna robot arm this into the underhook. You go to MMAScience.com and we break this position down even in more detail. Now from here, I'm gonna sit up to my underhook. I wanna shrimp myself out. When I pull my leg out, instead of running across, I'm sitting right into the single leg here. From here, I'm going to put shoulder pressure to his hip and walk to my left. And again, I'm blocking this leg, I'm controlling this leg, and as I go into my side control position, I bring my cross face, I'm going to hold this leg so I can block those hips and get to a good side control position. Now, one little detail of this, if we can turn this way a little bit, when you sit up to this single leg, this elbow must be on the floor. You don't want this. My elbow off the ground here. When I grab him like this, he's going to circle away from me. So he'll pivot on this knee and circle away, and now he can sprawl and get into that front headlock position. But as soon as my elbow touches the ground, he can't circle away from me anymore. And that's going to prevent him from going around me. I can make my grips, and now my shoulder is going to attack that hip. So I attack that hip, pressure, blocking the legs, cross face, bring myself up into a good side control position. Remember, we're going to take him down, we're going to break him down, and then we're going to get into position and work from there. Always striking when available. In these three positions, there's not a ton of striking that can go on. There are some good elbows here off of this frame. If I get here and I'm waiting for my underhook, I can always frame on his face and slide the elbows off like we do in the clinch. So if I frame his face, elbow, underhook, switch my feet, get myself out, and I'll jump through him in the knee pick. So always look for striking. Be creative about where you strike, but use that bridge and reach. That's also one of our fundamental movements in MMA Science. Use that bridge and reach to set up your frames, to set up your underhook, and then once you get that underhook, attack one of those two positions. Very high percentage positions, very high percentage escapes. There's many others, and we'll get into those. Those are two that you should know right from the start. So leave us a comment, leave us a like, share the video, give us some feedback on how we can improve these videos and what other videos you would like to see. And go to MMAScience.com.